Hope everybody's well. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Hope everybody's good. Just letting everybody in before you get started. Can everybody see my screen? Just want to check, test everything out.
Yes, I can see it.
You can see it? Okay, cool. I'm just waiting a few more minutes before I get started. I hope everybody's day is going good. I know we'll get started at 12:05. Okay. And I will reshare all the links to everything I showcased today. Okay. You guys, so you can have them. All right, cool. All right. We'll get started at 12:05. 12:05. How's everybody's weekend? Good, I hope. I can't believe it's November. This is crazy. Time is flying super duper fast. 12:05, we get started, guys, okay? We will get started. Okay. Okay, let's get started. Guys, good afternoon. My name is Roger Maloney once again. Thank you guys so much for joining me this afternoon. I decided to do this because I know that AI is a hot topic, and I know that AI is always in the news, and there's always things happening, and that's always exciting. You see a whole bunch of new amazing platforms popping up and showing up all the time. So I just want to do this presentation about AI tools and you. AI career tools to help you succeed. I know everybody's job hunting. I know everybody's interviewing. Some people are not because the economy is super crazy and tight right now. So one of the things I wanted to do was just do this presentation for you guys, just to showcase and just highlight some tools that can help you along the way. Some of the things I'm going to share with you are they have a free option. Some of them are paid. And some of them will just basically help you go to market quickly when it helps you with your job search, interview prep, a whole bunch of cool stuff. All right, so I'm going to get started. So I'm going to do an introduction to AI. So everybody should know that AI is here, but I'm just going to do a quick introduction for those of you who might not know. AI technology is revolutionizing career development by providing efficient tools for job seekers and enhancing personalization in applications and adapting strategies for success in this competitive market. One things you always see all the time, if you're a tech nerd like me, you see the chat GPTs up to version 5, and then all of a sudden Gemini would launch something out with VO3, and then OpenAI will release Sora 2, and then Anthropic will leave or will create a platform where it takes control of your computer and it can help you code, and you have vibe coding. Vibe coding is where you have platforms that help you create a live prototype of an app or a website or anything you want to create, and it does it in the blink of an eye. But let me just give you guys a clear definition of what artificial intelligence is. Artificial intelligence, AI, is the wide-ranging branch of computer science concerned with building smart machines of performing tasks that require human intelligence. So AI is an interdisciplinary science with multiple approaches, but advancement in machine learning and deep learning are creating a paradigm shift in virtually every sector of the industry. How many of you guys been seeing Amazon laying off a whole bunch of people? And you hear Jeff Bezos talking about they want to bring robots into the warehouse. We see a lot of things happening with self-driving cars, and you see everything happening self-driving trucks. One time I was in Times Square, there was a sign that says, this is a real sign that says in Times Square, no more humans, the robots are taking over. It was a company that is literally trying to design a whole robotic workforce, and they put up billboards in Times Square. I should have screenshotted and shared with you. But the next evolution of AI is called generative AI. And generative AI is a subset of machine learning that enables computers to create original content, right? This technology has the potential to revolutionize various fields, including art, music, design, manufacturing, and healthcare, and robotics. So I just want you guys to give a working definition of what generative AI is. Next slide. And then from generative AI, in 2003, OpenAI, I think it was 2003, 2002. I remember it was November. A lot of my friends was emailing me and texting me and said, Roger, you got to check out something called ChatGPT. I think they started at ChatGPT 3 first. And then they were just trying to they were telling people that this is an example of a large language model. This one is ChatGPT, the Gemini, there's Anthropic, Meta has Luma, and as a quarter of the like the big and the big four alleged foundation models, and then each company is just making improvements on each of those models. So definition for large language model is a type of artificial intelligence that is trained on a vast amount of text and code to understand and generate human-like tasks. The abbreviation is LLM, use deep learning techniques, particularly transformer neural network. So a neural network is just how our brain is operating on nerves and waves. They took the model of how the brain operates and created large language models to do thinking just like how a human thinks. And sometimes a lot of times these large language models can now recognize language, perform tasks like answering questions, summarizing documents, translating the works. How they work, you got to train them on data, massive amount of data sets. So this is a big issue and problem that's happening now, is that a lot of these companies basically didn't take permission. They just started feeding their large language models on different topics and things to see how to respond to it. So the first level of it is that you got to train it on a data set. Next level is architecture. They can use neural, they can transfer neural networks architecture, which allows the elements to focus on the most relative parts of input or phrases. The next phase of that is inference. After training the element can take a prompt or input and generate a response by predicting the most probable word phrase. So when you type into ChatGPT, you say, "Hey, I got a question." They've been training this particular model to do this on data sets and information. So and then that model becomes an AI chatbot model, such as ChatGPT. So capabilities, it does text generation, summarization, answer questions, and translation. So breaking down, I just took a image to get everybody up to speed on the types of platforms that are out here. These are the big 1, 2, 3, 4. Every day there's a new model coming up. So everybody knows ChatGPT, everybody knows Gemini. Claude is founders used to work for OpenAI. So what they did was they left OpenAI. It was like, listen, we want a platform that's more academic, right? Much is more human focused. That we want to do something that benefits society. So they created Claude. And if you want a more deeper engagement in terms of if you're a job seeker, we're going to talk more about how to use these platforms to get your resume out faster and more efficient and all that stuff. The Claude founders created Claude for that particular purpose. Minstrel is a European company that that is also a large language model, just like ChatGPT and Gemini and Claude. Llama is Meta's version of that. And China has one that's called DeepSeek, and it's a free model, which disrupted the market because they figured out a way to create their large language model much more cheaply than all the other big five, which is interesting. All right, so let's get into what the topic is today. Today, we're talking about AI-powered job search. So AI-powered job search is the use of artificial intelligence technologies to simplify and personalize and articulate the process of finding employment. So what these models actually do is they match job seekers for the benefit of finding they use your experience, they use your gifts, your talents, your ability to gather all that information. The next step is they recommend opportunities based upon that information. After that, they analyze your resumes and profiles to improve and basically correct job descriptions. Like I know in LinkedIn, if you look on LinkedIn, if you apply on LinkedIn, LinkedIn has a feature on the side of it that literally asks you if you apply for a job on LinkedIn, and LinkedIn will ask you, do you think the AI will ask you, do you think you're a perfect match for this particular job? And what skill sets do I have, or what skill sets are I missing to apply to that job? I'm not sure how many people have seen that feature, but that's exactly the feature that LinkedIn has provided. So when you apply for a job on LinkedIn, it could tell you based upon this job description, you need more um, experience in coding, or you need more experience in this. They'll look at the job description, then looks at your resume and tells you where are the gap areas where you need to improve. And you make those improvements in your resume based upon maybe you take a certificate program, whatever, and then you reapply, and they'll tell you the percentage of how much you match up to be a great candidate for this job position. I think that's amazing. The last thing is they provide real-time coaching through digital and career assistance. So a lot of times, the platforms I'm going to show you today, there are platforms that literally can give you real-time coaching. A lot of people create OpenAI has ChatGPT that you could create your own agents that give you real-time coaching. Let's say you're interviewing for a job at maybe finance. You put in the questions you think they'll ask. ChatGPT or OpenAI or Gemini will reply back with, here are your best possibilities to answer these particular questions to give you a quick cheat code. So this next chart shows the level of impact that these AI-powered job search tools can do. They match job seekers to roles quickly. Because remember, back in the day, you used to apply for jobs. Either you go in person or you go to a temp agency, and sometimes you're literally spending hours just editing your resume to match it. Now with these platforms, they can update your resume in seconds. So the second part is analyzing resumes and profile. That's the second highest thing a lot of these tools can do. They recommend new opportunities. Like a lot of times, you'll get email blasts or texts from a lot of these platforms saying, well, based upon your resume and your experience, we feel that these new job opportunities that pop up fit you, and then you can apply for it even faster. They automate applications and tracking. So on the back end of being a former recruiter, they help track to see how many times these people are hitting your resume, hitting your links, watching. For a lot of times, recruiters, they get like thousands and thousands of resumes, so they'll just take the most based upon using AI. A lot of these places or ATS systems will just track for a recruiter. Well, these are the top 20 candidates that come 90% close to what to the employer that we perfectly match the job position that you post. And then also the last phase of it is they provide real-time coaching for that. Okay. So I'm going to go to the next slide. Um, and what these platforms provide is a personalized career development. So using AI tools to help you in your job search or career coaching, AI is revolutionizing career development by providing tailored learning experiences, enabling professionals to continuously adapt and grow to the response to the evolving job market trends. So a lot of times, what happens is that I usually tell people, especially St. John's alumni or people that come talk to me, is that based upon the craziness of the market, you have to be able to position yourself to go to market faster. I'm using entrepreneurship, those entrepreneurships, tech hub mindsets, and applying them to when I speak to you guys. Like you got to figure out if you have a job opportunities coming up, which tools could I use to edit my resume, make sure it matches that job description, give me interview questions, and help me with my interview prep much faster, because you have to see yourself as a new quote unquote tech startup when you approach these companies, so that you can apply for jobs faster, answer the questions faster, and you could do that in a drop of a dime. So let's say, for instance, you're at a job fair, like I'm inviting some alumni to a job fair, and you don't know much about the company. Your cell phone right now, you can type in, ChatGPT, hi, I'm standing in front of alumni who went to apply to NYC, NYU Langone, right? He literally used his phone to give him insights on the spot to figure out, listen, what's the new things happening in this hospital, what new inventions, so that by the time he reached a recruiter, he was already prepped already using his phone. So it just helps make your career development process faster. So 75% of recruiters use AI tools on the back end. A lot of these AI tools have become more essential in recruitment, like I spoke about, and enhancing efficiency and improving a candidate selection process. So a lot of times people come to me, I didn't get picked. A lot of times, because recruiters are human and they don't want to go through going through. Imagine you have to read 1,000 resumes. So on the recruiter end, they'll use a lot of these platforms. Back in the day, they still have ATS that does the keyword search, but now these tools are so fast that they'll give them the top 50. And then from that top 50, recruiters could go, all right, we're going to interview the top 20. Take the top 20, interview them, pitch them to whoever the hiring and company organization is, and they'll go from there. And then you probably say, well, they haven't even gotten back to me yet. It's because they're already moved on and work. It's evil the way they do it. I'm sorry that this happens to a lot of you who are job seeking, but you just gotta, from the person that is job hunting, keep applying to many things, keep refining your resume as much as possible with these tools. On the recruiter back end side, recruiters are just trying to find, let me get the top 50 resumes. How can I do that faster? And they literally have platforms that could do that for them faster, so they can go through the whole hiring process faster and make sure their clients get the candidates they need. And also, it's about enhancing professional outcomes. So a lot of these AI tools improve job search efficiency, provide recommendations, and streamline the process, which also leads to ultimately leading to better career outcomes. The other problem I have with this is that sometimes we're in a market where the companies are start laying people off for no reason, because a lot of employers are figuring out that if I can get one person to do the job of 20, because that one person is efficient in using certain AI platform tools, that way I can get more bang for my buck. It's evil the way they actually do this, but just give me the realities of how a lot of these companies and corporations think. So tips of best usage to maximize AI tools is critical to understand that their features and the customizations according to your unique career aspirations and job search strategies. So a lot of these AI powered job search platform, they operate in a way that they operate in a way that helps you with more efficiency. It helps with personalizing the experience better, and this helps you smarter position yourself better according to the job that you wanted to apply for. And also, lastly, resume optimization tools. We'll look at some of these today. In today's job market, leveraging AI-powered tools is essential for crafting your resumes faster. So remember, back in the day, there's three phases. Back in the day, you have to type your resume, ask your friend to do it for you. You will have people look over the resume for you just to get a set of eyes on it. Nowadays, you can literally upload your resume in either one of these platforms. It'll reduce the amount of pages that your platform has, and then you'll take that information and use that to reapply to positions faster now than before. Because your friend you probably get your friend, hey, did you take a look at my resume yet? Your friend probably said, well, I ain't had no time to take a look at your resume. You're like, oh my gosh, I need this. I have an interview like next week. Now you got platforms and tools that can do that on a drop of a dime. So the first platform I want to show you guys and you guys can take notes of it. You can definitely check a lot of these out. It's called Resi AI. So Resi AI is a free AI resume builder that resumes write themselves. Um, they have a pricing package. A lot of these platforms have a free service, and then you get a certain amount of features. So Resi's features, they have an AI resume builder. They got AI tools that help you with resume reviews, cover letter. They do automatic cover letters for you. They do interview prep with you. They have sample templates that you can use. And to get started, it's free. So Resi .ai is one of the platforms that I think you definitely should take a look at and check out. Um, Let me know if I'm going too fast. Everybody, we're still good. I can keep going. Okay, keep going.
Yeah, I guess you can. There's a lot to keep up with.
I know, I know. I'll send you all these links for you.
Okay, okay.
The next one is Teal AI. So Teal AI is a resume builder, and it's a 6x with the interview prep. So Teal AI helps you create your resume, also create your cover letter for you. It also has a lot of other sweet spot tools to help you do interview prep. It also there's a free package, and there's also some if you want more experience. Sometimes this they also send you you upload your resume to the platform, um, and also they give you job recommendations based upon your particular skill set on your resume. So Teal AI is another platform you just definitely to take a look at. Oh, recommendation for you. I did a lot of research on these platforms. You should do research on these platforms to see which one is right for you. A lot of people they love the chat GPTs, they love the Geminis, they love the Claudes to edit their resumes and give them a new template. And sometimes those language models could also make recommendations. So a chat GPT prompt could go like this. You upload your resume in chat GPT and you tell, hey, chat GPT, I'm interested in careers in business and being a business analyst. Based upon my resume I sent you, what companies you think will be are hiring for that. I literally did that for a graduate student here, and she was talking to me. And while she was talking to me, I was on my phone. I just told my phone, ChatGPT, I have a student interested in event planning. What available entry level jobs is available right now in event planning? It gave me like 20 positions with the links. So I sent it to her right away. So for me, it works for Amazing Tool. You can do the same thing for yourself. So this is Teal. Skill Roads is another cool platform I checked out. This is Skill Roads is another platform. It's an AI resume checker. It gives you career tips. It gives you career services. So Skill Roads is literally a platform that can replace me, right? All in one shot. That's how nice this program is if you're into that. So I think this one is it's a free, and then it has a pricing model based upon the experience you want. So if you a lot of you just want, or I don't really like talking to people, I just want somebody that service that I could use that I think can be beneficial to me, that it can be tailored to my needs. Try SkillWorks, and they have amazing other services that can help you with your job search, salaries, tips, and all that cool stuff. So this is SkillRoads. Once again, I'm going to send you guys all these links in the email so that you will have them so you can have a great resource of information. Okay? Skill Roads. Next up is JobScan. So JobScan is another platform that helps you optimize your resume for any job. So it could, let's say you're applying for multiple jobs, JobScan can edit your resume to fit the job that you want you're applying for. It does cover letters. It does ATS resume. So ATS is the application tracking services that remember back in the days I never got the job because of I'll tell you a story. I was interviewing for a job at Comcast. Drove down to Comcast in Philly. I don't know how many people ever experienced this. Interview with like they keep you all day because you're in the room and you meet one person. And I think I got there at like 12. I didn't leave there till like 3 p.m. Right. Um, Almost had the job at Comcast working for one of the senior VPs. Didn't get it because on my, and now I had my resume checked. I had the person found a comma that was out of place, right? And it bugged him, and I didn't get the job. And I was like, yo, this is crazy. Now with platforms like JobScan, it can help edit your resume to perfection and also gives you other resources and all that stuff. This one, and also connects to your, it can create your LinkedIn, it can help you create a LinkedIn profile in the whole 9 yards. And also it gives you a schematic of percentages of matching, how based upon your searches, I think you're 75% or 60% or 50% um, a match for this particular job. So it gives you percentages for those of you who love understand how much of a match I will be for this particular role. Definitely take a look at JobScan for for the use of that particular platform. VMOC is an amazing platform. I used it. I seen this and I used this before, working as a recruiter, working at CUNY, and now working at St. John's. VMOC is a career acceleration platform that literally does scenarios, work scenarios. It helps you with your resume. It gives you resources how to be a better client. It gives you schools that might match your particular training programs. It's like a complete platform to help you with finding the job search, or maybe you're just trying to figure out where your fit is or your niche is and where you're best suited. VMOC does it. So imagine instead of you going to a class about career development or speaking to a counselor, VMOC does that for you. I recommend everybody could definitely check out VMOC. They have a huge, amazing platform. I used to recommend this platform for graduate students I was working with to help them find jobs in finance. I used to have them use the VMOC program to help them just fine tune their skills, understand what corporate life is based upon the industry. It gives you that whole set of suite of information that I think it can be helpful for you as well. Um, Next up, this is called Well-Found AI. It is an AI-powered recruiting, smarter and faster, and it's a recruiting automation tool designed to help you as a career, or you're applying for a particular job, you're applying for a job. It has an autopilot section. You can check out different job opportunities with this platform. It's both good for what recruiters use and what for if you're just looking for a job as well. It helps you with your resume, helps you with your cover letters. It helps you find, you just want to ask it questions on, I'm interested in this particular industry or that particular industry. Well Found does that, and it also does this being powered by AI. So it's all, a lot of these platforms that ask you to, they have a sign up for free. You have and then you upload your resume, and based upon the information that you upload to it, it reads your resume and it starts to process on where you will be best suited and best fitted for that particular role. Matt, back in the days, we used to have to ask people, where do you think I fit in? And your friend will give you so much advice. A platform like WellFound will definitely help you answer those questions much faster. You should still do that all the way, networking and all that stuff. So this will also give you the in-person networking that you should do, and also be in the digital networking all at the same time. Based upon that, reason why I say that is because competition is fierce, and for you as a job seeker, you want to hit the market running and have these tools at your dispense so that you can get in front of things much faster and much quicker. Okay, so last year, this program is called Career Span. I like Career Span because I actually seen I had the CEO of Career Span. It's a husband and wife team. He used to be a career coach, worked at one of the universities, created his own platform. He basically created a AI version of a career coach. This platform is insane. It has a job board feature to it. They have a career playbook that has every industry and how you should map out your career planning. It also helps you with your resume. It also helps you make your resume much better. It also has a job board and it also helps you with your cover letters. It also does a lot of digital networking in terms of how you look at it. Takes your resume and gives you recommendations on it. This career span, they're actually incorporating this platform in a lot of universities. They also, this is great for individuals as yourself. Maybe ChatGPT is not for you, and you want something just a little bit more advanced. CareerSpan is nice. So the husband wife team that created it, they're really doing a great job and designing this platform. And they're using it for it's used best used for individuals, graduate students, alumni. Maybe you've been 5 years out, 10 years out. You just want something quick, fast that will help you. And it also has news in terms of what's going on in the market, so that you understand how to position yourself, what companies are looking for. So you have a total all-in-one platform that can suit your needs, just in case you can't get to a person like myself, or you really want to get that answer quick so that you'll be ready for your job interview coming up. CareerSpan is a great option and a platform for you. Okay. So a lot of these platforms are called matching platforms. These are AI job matching platforms that's basically starting to revolutionize job search and the process of offering more recommendations and to enhance a candidate job fit through smart algorithms and data analysis. All that means is that it takes your information and you upload your information. Let's say you work for nonprofit, you want to get into sports, and you go and get into different fields, you want to switch careers. A lot of these platforms are now based upon the algorithm and the data you provided with. Remember, I was talking about large language models, and you upload in a lot of data. Now that the platforms has your data, and then you got to figure out. We'll get to being ethnic, being social responsible and all that stuff. Make sure they don't sell your data to different people or vendors. But at the risk of that is that you have a platform to help you move faster in the marketplace. So these are called more job matching platforms. So I told you about CareerSpan. Next thing, let's go into interview prep tools. Sometimes I talk to a lot of people, individuals, and make an appointment with them. Yeah, Roger, I want to do some interview prep because I keep getting stuck on an answer that question that a recruiter keeps asking me. That here's a trick question. Recruiters ask you or HR asks you, well, tell me your worst experience and your most positive experience at the workplace. How many of you will definitely answer that question? Some of you have to be strategically and slick to understand that's like a setup question to figure out from a recruiter standpoint to see if what type of person you are. So if you start telling the story about you was upset and then all of a sudden you start throwing your table over. Now we're not hiring you. We can't get that personal. So how would you prepare yourself for that type of question? Some people don't even answer it at all. Some people will just give a little start with a positive and say, I will work with my job or my employer to, I had a problem and this is how I solved it. Is ways to navigate around that question. So to make you even sound more, one, intelligent, one, be able to turn a negative into a positive, but at the same time, you need those specific tools to help you prepare and to prep. So one of those tools deals with a lot of tools deals with best practices. Integrating AI tools into your interview preparation is a faster routine to give you more confidence because you can do it over and over and over again. There's a lot of tools that use AI coaches. A lot of times these companies have digital avatars. You basically could talk to it and then it could give you responses and then it grades you to effectively combine resources to get more optimal results. So also a lot of these platforms use speech recognition to help based upon your voice. There's a platform I'm getting ready to show you that based upon how you speak, it can tell you if you speak like an intern or you speak like an entry-level employee, or you speak like a leader, or you speak like a manager. It basically gives you information about the way how you speak and how you people might perceive how you speak. It's a whole thing. So it has real-time feedback. It also asks personalized question sets and tailored interviews, and it grades you and gives you those three options. I took a test on this platform. I was like, what do you mean? It gave me manager. And when I first did it, I was playing around. Then it gave me, you sound like an intern. Not to say nothing wrong with interns. Interns can be very smart, but it's a great way to see how you sound and how you perceive it, just in case you're in a meeting or you present yourself. So that platform is called Landed. Landed is a platform created by a college professor. He currently teaches at I think NYU and St. John's. This platform is being used a lot with he got the military to use it, because a lot of those military officers, when they leave the military, they're also looking for jobs and stuff. So Landed is like a gamification platform where you open Landed, it's different lands. There's interview land, there's digital interview land, there's resume land, there is career coaching land. So it has that gamification. It looks kiddie in terms of, and they have avatars to help you walk through it. But it's highly visual. And they have an interview prep session that does actually that. It listens to your voice, it hears how your voice sounds, and it grades you, and it makes you do it again and do it again and do it again. He basically is using this to help a lot of high school students, a lot of college students. And it also has all the platforms of resume prep, cover letter prep, and interview prep. Also helps you with phone conversation, Zoom prep. There's a section, one of the digital land spaces, that they do um, a mock Zoom interview in it. There's an avatar that comes up, and it actually helps you work through the Zoom. How's your lighting? It tells you get more lighting. You need to find a better space. So by the time you go on to that interview, you'll be fully prepared and ready for any situation. So this is called landed.com. This one is a paid platform. This one is not a free platform. But if you're serious about really getting better, this would be a perfect platform for you if you're interested in doing interviews much better. Another role-playing platform is called Yoti. It's an interactive AI role plays. Sometimes you can use it for sales onboarding. A lot of sales reps use this a lot too, just to practice their sales pitches. You got another AI platform avatar that role plays with you. It helps you for business. It helps you for personal. It helps you for interviews. It helps you for all sorts of things, and they just help you. It just role plays different scenarios so that you can be ready, and tests you how your response rate is. They do cold calling, how you sound on the phone. So Yoti is another great platform that you definitely should check out. This is they have a free service, and they also have a paid more experience, so that you could get more bang for your buck. Um, so a lot of platforms, they leverage AI job platforms to focus on more complete list, more active engagement that helps you with your profile, showcasing your skills. So another of those platforms that actually do that is called Simplify. So Simplify is a platform created by these three young men. They started to fix the interviews while facing job search. So they do a job application tracker. So you upload your resume, you apply for different positions. It tracks to see the open rate of how people are opening your resume. If they open it, they have a resume builder. They have employers that's on there as well. They have a co-pilot feature. A lot of times they figured out that a lot of people apply for jobs, they're not getting responded fast enough. So they created Simplify to help you track how your resume is being open, tracked on various platforms. So you should definitely take a look at Simplify. Because a lot of times I hear a lot of people saying, well, I apply for jobs and people are not getting back to me. Simplify actually helps you to figure out why that's happening, so that when you apply again, you'll be able to change some things up on your resume, or maybe your interview process and all that other good stuff. Um, This is another one called Sonara. It helps you find jobs. It helps you with job resources. Um, it also helps you with job locations. Maybe you want to work in a certain city, right? It gives you a schematic of what that city looks like and what job opportunities are in that city. If you don't want to, because sometimes people use the LinkedIn and Indeed, and you want something a little extra. Sonara is another AI-based platform that can help you with that as well. So let's say I don't want to, you know what, I'm leaving New York City. I want to work in DC. I want to work in Washington DC. They put the job location, give you a schematic what that job location is all about, what's the area that all, because sometimes people move without even checking out of the location. Do I like it? I'm so used to working in the city and all that other stuff. If I go to another location, does that have that provisions for me? And also job resources is also just resources that you need to help you navigate work life and salaries and all that other stuff, salary negotiation. So check out Sarah dot AI as well too. All right, so I'm not sure if anybody. Indeed, when I had I did a video with one of the head VPs at Indeed. Indeed just rolled out an app. So if you download Indeed right now on your phone, if you download Indeed on your phone and you type in career Scout, that will that will um that will definitely help you. They have an AI chat feature, so it asks you, you upload your resume to Career Scout, and it says, tells in Career Scout will come up, and the app will come up and says, how can I help you? I need a remote job, so it'll send you remote jobs, right? Because remember, you already have your resume up in Indeed, so you download the app, and it'll help you with in jobs with remote jobs if you want to work someplace else. It'll give you listings. So you can't get to Indeed on your desktop. Career Scout helps you, is their chatbot that helps you with jobs. So since you already have your resume uploaded, it's an effective tool that you can apply for jobs on your phone using Indeed. Career Scout is amazing because, and it also has a voice feature, just like ChatGPT. So it'll tell you, can you update my resume? It updates your resume. Yo, can you give me a list of 20 jobs in this particular feature? So let's say you're on the train, and so doing looking, you could always looking for new information, always look for new opportunities using the platform called Career Scout. And this is free to download. So Indeed is literally stepping up the game because a lot of people was worried about if some of the Indeed jobs are real, right? Because that could have been a problem. I found a couple of great jobs on Indeed personally, but with Career Scout, this is an amazing tool that you should definitely check out. AI Apply is another platform. So this platform is designed for helping you start interviewing in days. It helps you match your roles, cover letters. Helps you. It applies for you. So let's say you upload your resume to AI Apply, right? And you tell it, I want to apply for all jobs working in finance or media or marketing and advertising. Once you upload your resume, it applies for you. It submits the jobs for you automatically. This tool is crazy. I mean, this is used by Microsoft, Spotify, and stuff like that. Take a look at, and they have a whole suite of AI tools. I would love for someone to try this platform. I did a demo. It's really cool, so that you applying for jobs without even physically. I gotta go home. I gotta look up the person's name. I gotta send them an email. I gotta craft the perfect cover letter. It does all that for you, and it applies on your behalf. This tool is a winner. I'll be using this tool if I was anybody looking. Because now a lot of times, sometimes because it's so competitive, you don't have time to be applying to all these jobs. So it'll apply for the jobs for you. That's crazy. Based upon your recommendation. It's called AI Apply. Um, so advantage of using like AI job boards is because it speeds up the hiring process for recruiters, right? So a lot of times AI job boards does recommendations, it does efficient matching, insights, insights, and making things more efficient than the traditional methods like AI Apply. Imagine having a tool that you upload your resume, you're not thinking about it, but it's still applying for like 50 and 20 jobs on your behalf. Um, Another platform that's amazing that St. John's uses is called the Muse. The Muse. The Muse does everything. They have They have Fairly God Boss, which is a online digital virtual conference for women who are looking to get back in the job market. They have job boards. They have career coaches that you can actually pay if you want to spend some more time with someone. They have a newsletter. They have also the Muse Career Conference as well. It's a all-in-one platform for you as a job seeker. If you need an all-in-one platform and you could get a career coach as well too, the Muse is an excellent platform for you to try. Just go to themuse.com and it has a list of also this is employers use them as well, so that you know that did a virtual event with the Muse. I went to one of the virtual events. They get top employers, Deloitte, they get Citibank, TD Bank, and then you get the chance to chat to recruiters if you see their virtual career event. So you should definitely check them out on going to the website and get all the information. So the Muse is an amazing platform as well. Okay. Lazy Apply. Lazy Apply is just another platform that applies for multiple jobs across multiple platform with just one click. All right. I'm gonna say it again. It applies for multiple jobs across multiple platforms in just one click. You upload your resume, and it applies to jobs on LinkedIn and Indeed, ZipRecruiter, all for you in just one click. Right. So and this one I think is a paid platform. I think they have a free version, but this, the paid platform is you get more bang for your buck. Again, it's about getting your resume out faster, so you could go to market faster, so employees can see you faster. So it's called Lazy Apply, because sometimes people, you get hit up by recruiters that you didn't even apply for, want to know how they get your information. Well, now the power is in your hands. You could do the same thing and send your resume to multiple platforms all at the same time. So this is called Lazy Apply. Again, at the end of this, I'm going to send all this information to you guys so that you guys can have it. Um, Lastly, based on the market is changing so fast, some of us might need to improve our skills, right? I was telling a lot of people that came to a career fair with me last Thursday that since AI is such a big thing, I don't care what industry you're in, you should definitely take any Coursera entry-level AI course. You should take a Udemy AI course. DataCamp is another platform that is great for training and stuff like that. Khan Academy is great. Khan Academy is just not only for the kids; they have platforms for adults. Another platform, LinkedIn Learning, is excellent, brilliant. There's also they have a STEM adaptive learning. The reason why I'm trying to tailor this to you guys to get into that is because the more you understand how AI works or any skill set under that, it's going to help you get your skill set. A lot of times what happens is that, remember back in the day, they were telling us, well, you got to get a great government job and you should be good. But now I know they just let they're trying to ease up and let those government workers get back to work. But now that's being disrupted. So I'd rather you be prepared early than being suffer later to get as much certifications and certificates that you can. I'm actually doing that for myself so that I can be ready and understand different quote unquote languages so that people will know that you're up to date on the latest technology. So one of those platforms is called Databricks. Databricks has what's called generative AI fundamentals, right? So what Databricks is, reason why I pulled this one up is because everybody should know about generative AI fundamentals so that you can understand what programming languages are. So because every industry is going to be impacted by that. So Databricks is a good free platform. Again, Google has a platform that has certification programs. Udemy has free certification programs, and Coursera, especially in AI tools, is essential for you to know so that, well, I don't care whatever industry are you in, you should definitely be aware of that and keep that in the back of your mind. I'm going to skip that to personal branding tools. Personal branding tools just basically means that stay consistent with your personal brand. If your job plan, make sure, because employers look at everything. They look at your LinkedIn, they look at your Instagram. If you got your TikTok account, they check everything because they have these tools that I'm sharing with you now to see if you're a perfect fit. So make sure that you consistently have certain professional social media platforms. You can still have your platforms that can help you in your personal life. You can keep those private, but personal branding, of course, all social media platforms too is very important. And just can have consistent branding because nowadays, because they're laying off people for any little crazy thing, you want to make sure that all your platforms kind of look professional. I'm gonna skip to this, and I'm gonna skip this. Networking to so lastly, benefit of AI tools. The reason why I want to close out with benefit for AI tools um, is that these tools are designed to help you go to market faster, interview places faster, be more efficient, ready for those cool questions, and also these tools are designed to help you apply to multiple platforms all at the same time, and they edit, correct, and help you navigate faster so that you'll be able to, while you're physically looking for a job, and you still have these tools that you could fall back on to help you, just in case you can't get to a career coach, you can't get a friend to check and look at your stuff. You already ahead of the game because you have tools at your display that can help you get the job that you need, so that you be able to, when someone says, "Hey, um, I should apply for the job," you already know how to do that automatically. And that's all I have to say. Any questions? Any thoughts? Was this helpful for anyone?
I think this really was helpful. I'm actually planning on getting into the AI industry, actually. I'm just wondering how, now that I think of it, this actually really helps. I'm just really wondering on the fact that, is there like any other, I'm not sure exactly what questions I have at the moment, but if possible, I can just email them to you later if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. And I will send. I know I just hit you guys with a lot of information, but I will send all these links to you. If I wanted to, this conversation could be 2 hours long because there's so much stuff. But I just want to give you as much information as possible to give as much as
This.
possible. Yeah, yeah. Yes, you can, and we can talk offline. That's cool. Any other question before we have to go? Cool. All right. If there's no other question, thank you guys so much for checking this conversation out. I just want to see anything is in the chat. Okay. Cool. So again, once again, I will send this all this information to you. Thank you guys for spending the afternoon with me. And if there is no other questions, have a great afternoon. But I will send you all the links, and I'll send you a copy of this video as well. Okay.
No problem.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much. Okay. Have a great day.